Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a request by a viewer who wants to learn how to play the dance Kots. Kots, I think, means limp. So basically it's a circular dance where you're sort of jumping up and down on the heel of your foot, which is why you look like you're limping. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video. I'll play the tune first. Okay, so I'll leave a link in the description to the tune played by somebody else. The instrument's tuned to A, E, B. That's A, E, B. So starting, there's a lot of swiveling in this one. So starting with a backward bow movement on the low pitch side. So your bow is touching the middle string and the low pitch string. And we're playing backwards and then forwards, still touching the same strings with our bow. We're going to drop the first and the second. So it's back, forward, back. So back, that's forward, back, and these fingers are touching the middle and the low pitched, So, and then we're going to swivel over and playing the bow with the middle and high pitched string with no fingers. So you have to swivel at just the right time. So swiveling with our wrist and holding the instrument between the index and thumb and swiveling it. And it should be able to swivel freely from seated between your legs. I'll show the bow movement now. So it's snapping of the wrist. That's really just a pluck. It's more just a pluck than anything. Okay, so and the next bit is finishing forward. We're going to drop the first finger on the high pitched side, touching the two strings, middle and high pitched. And playing the two strings with our bow. Forward, we're going to go backwards and forwards. But on the way back, we're going to quickly swivel. Forward, back. That's the hard bit. So halfway through, we're going to this is touching the two strings on the low pitch side, this is touching the two strings on the high pitch side. And back over to the high pitch side with no fingers. So it's so back and then forward, keep the finger down. On the way back, we're going to swivel and drop the second finger on the low pitch side. So we're going to swivel. Okay, so that's the starting from the start. So maybe practice that, starting back. slight swivel. So it's just a little, there's really not much movement with the bow. It's just maybe just an inch, couple of inches at the most. So because this is a fast tune and you haven't got time to come forward and back with a long bow swing. And you do that twice. Do it one more time, and this time it's going to go. We're just going to do that last bit 3 times. Again, I'll leave a link in the description to the tune played by someone else. Each one of those last ones you're starting back. So finishing forward. Okay, so show that again. Finishing forward, starting back. So we don't have to lift the bow up, it's just a continual movement. Okay, again, finishing forward on each of those. The next bit, so this next bit is 4th finger on the high pitched string, 3rd finger on the high pitched string, and the 1st finger touching the 2 strings, high pitch and middle. And our bow is touching the 2 strings, high pitched and middle. Forward, back. So it's keeping 1st finger down, 3rd finger down, 4th finger down, and playing. So forward, back with all fingers down, forward, back. Then we're going to lift the 4th. Sorry. 4th is the 3rd finger. Sorry, lifting the 4th, leaving the 3rd down, and I'm just going to play a forward bow movement. So, starting forward with the bow. Sorry. And then we're going to lift all the fingers. So it's 1st finger down, so this last bit is a little bit tricky, so that's forward, back, and swivel over with the 2nd finger on the 2 strings on the low pitch side. That's forward. And then swivel back over onto the high pitch side with no fingers. So forward. Important to play the 2 strings with the bow. And I think you do that 3 times. Or twice, I'm not sure, but let's get the basics right first. I'll just show the bow movement. So it's back. So the sequence is, again, I've got a link in the description to the video. The next bit before you get to that, you can also do. So you probably do the whole sequence twice. So again, you start from the start with the same sequence. And then you do that. Now, if you want to just change it, because you're doing that whole thing twice, you can go, instead of finishing forward, you can start forward. Sounds a little bit different, but you can still do that. So, forward bow movement, and back, and on the way forward, and then back, forward, back, forward, back. So you can do that to break it up a bit. So this is. So it's. In fact, you can alternate from one to the other throughout the whole thing. And then you go into that last bit. Now there's one last bit to do. It's so after you do this, that's the last bit. So it's starting forward this time. So it's forward with the first finger down, and then second finger down and going back. That's forward on the low pitch side. On the low pitch side of the instrument. Forward back, and then forward swivel. Forward back, forward back, forward, and then back, forward, forward back with a swivel. Similar to what we learned in the first part. Now you'd also a slight change is you do that twice, and then it's okay. Similar to the first bit, you do it two and three sequence. I'll do this, show the bow movement. So it's lift the bow because we're finishing forward. And now it's and we're starting back, so we can also start back to complete that last three sequences. And then we start from the start again. So I hope that I'll try and keep it as basic as possible to the person that asked for it, and anyone else that wants to learn it. I hope it helps. Thanks for watching.